Hello everyone. So today we'll be dealing with the second part of Unit 2, in which we'll be learning about risk and uncertainty in capital budgeting. So you have totally 6 methods in it. So every day we'll be taking up one each so that it will be convenient for all of you to understand. So taking one of the examples, let us understand what is this method about. Now, what do you mean by risk adjusted rate? Now, this is nothing but when an investor is making one of the investment which is risky. So, along with calculation of the present value, we will also be adding up a premium amount or a premium discount rate while calculating so that we are on a safer side. For instance, 10% is the value at which 10% discount rate is the value at which we are calculating our NPV. So if you add up two more percentages as a risk factor, it will be beneficial, which means that the investor himself is lowering his returns with respect to your risk, right? So what are the examples? Examples can be your real estate. Whenever you are investing into real estate, can you really predict it? No, you cannot predict it, right? Similarly, we'll be seeing one of the examples. Now here you have the Beta Limited is considering to purchase a new machinery with two alternatives, machine A and machine B, each costing rupees 1 lakh. The respective cash flows are as follows. Now what is the investment? Investment is 1 lakh rupee and you have two machineries. So the investor has to make a choice between these two. For both of them, the investment amount is 1 lakh rupee. Here an additional information is given. The company has target return on capital of 10%. Risk premium are 2% and 8% respectively. Which machine should be preferred? Now I would like to explain this. See, in depth, if you see, the company has target return on capital of 10%. That means for both of them we will be calculating NPV at 10% with a risk premium of 2% and 8%. So for machine A, 10 plus 2, that is 2% is your premium, and for machine B it is 10 plus 8, that is at 18%, right? Now it is a similar way how you do your NPV by multiplying the discounting factor over here. First we'll do it for machine A and then we will do it for machine B similarly, right? So as we have done earlier, we have noted down the cash inflows and then taken discounting factor as I've told you, 10, which is already given, the cost of capital, the return on capital, plus 2% premium. So 10 plus 2 is nothing but 2 is the risk premium which we are adding up, that is 12%. Now how do you get this 12%? You already know how to calculate, right? See, for example, it is 10%. What do you do? 100 divided by 110. You get these values. Again, you keep on multiplying it over and over again. You give it for each year. Now, you can also take the table values which I have given to you, which will also be easy. But here, I will just show you how to do it. 100 divided by 112 is equal to 0.828929. Similarly, you can follow likewise. See, 100 divided by 112, second year. 100 divided by 112, third year. Right? You got it for all the 4 years. Now how to calculate your present value of cash inflows? That is nothing but multiplying your cash inflows into the discounting factor. You will get your present value of cash inflows. Now what is your answer? 94,123. What is the investment amount? 1 lakh rupee. So what is your return? 5,000. The amount is 5,877. But is it positive? No, it is negative. That means here it is a negative value. So returns are negative. So preferably we will not be selecting this machine. Now coming to machine B, again we are taking the cash inflows given in the problem. And again we will be calculating the present value. Present value added with your risk factors. That is 10% as given in the question plus 8% respectively is given as a risk premium, right, for machine B. So 10% plus 8% is how much? 18%. Again you can take your table values or you can also take it as 100 divided by 118, 0.847. Again 100 divided by 118, second year. 100 divided by 118, third year. And 4th year. Now when you once write down all discounting factors, you can multiply it with your cash inflows and get your NPV. Here if you see, the NPV is positive in machine B and negative in machine A. So which project we will be selecting? After considering the present values and also your risk premium, it is suggestible that the investor accepts machine B. So guys, I hope this topic is clear for you. This is a small topic, and also it is the topic which is mostly asked as a theory in your exams. But until and unless you know what is the reason, how do you calculate, and what are the steps to calculate the risk factor, and why do we calculate it, it is really not possible for you to write down the answers itself, right? So to make sure that you know the steps and to understand the concept well, I have taught you one example problem, and this will be your homework problem which you people can try out and give me the feedback regarding if you need any suggestions or any other inputs from my side. Thank you. This will be all for today.